Hello, hello, hello. I'm Jillian, your champion to live beyond limits, grow intentionally, and thrive without settling. My goal is to encourage you to stop settling for good enough and start living a life that truly lights you up. This is the central idea of my newly published book, Good Enough is Not Enough. I want you to think about two questions. Are you settling for comfort and what's familiar? Are you intentionally applying fulfilling practices to your daily lives or running on fumes? I'm sure you are everything to everyone. So what do you do when your tank is running low? The topic today is from fumes to fullness. Stop running on empty and start rising on purpose. Our focus scripture is Isaiah 40:29 through 31st verse. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. You're constantly giving. You're constantly pouring. You're constantly serving, but barely have anything left for yourself. I'm sure many of you have heard the quote, you can't pour from an empty cup, and that's definitely true. Comfort, routines, busyness, and just getting by can feel safe, but it doesn't fulfill us. The question we should ask ourselves is it fruitful? What is it producing? God's calling requires energy, clarity, and spiritual strength, but not burnout. What are you doing out of survival that God's asking you to do from a place of surrender? You have to get out of your own way. You have to fill your cup intentionally. Jesus frequently withdrew to quiet places to be filled. Luke 5:16 reads, but he would withdraw to desolate places and pray. He sought out secluded areas to be alone. This is an example of being intentional about creating space for prayer and reflection away from all of the distractions of daily life. Here are a few more ways to fill your cup. Time with God before time with the world. Before you pick up that cell phone or turn on the TV to the news, spend time with God. Remember, we are stretching, we're leaving comfort behind, and we are not settling. Another way to fill your cup is to rest without guilt. Rest is not laziness. It is not a reward for finishing everything on your to-do list. Even God rested. Rest is how you refuel so you can show up with power and with clarity. You don't have to earn rest. You just have to allow it. Because when you rest, you rise. Another way is to speak the word over your life. Chapter 7 in my book, Speak Confetti. Your words shape your world. Your words carry weight. What you speak over yourself becomes what you believe, and what you believe becomes how you live. When you speak the word, you build from a place of power and promise. When you feel unworthy, an affirmation, I am chosen, I am seen, and deeply loved. Scripture, you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, 1 Peter 2:9. When you feel overwhelmed or anxious, an affirmation, I carry peace because God is with me. Scripture, you will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, Isaiah 26:3. When you feel like giving up, an affirmation, I won't quit, I'm called and I'm covered. A scripture, let us not grow weary in doing good, Galatians 6:9. When you're doubting your abilities, an affirmation, I am equipped and empowered for this season. A scripture, I can do all things. What things? All things through Christ who gives me strength, Philippians 4:13. So speak over yourself. You can't always control what's around you, but you can speak life into what's inside of you. You are not created to settle. You are not created to be average. You were created to live abundantly. So I encourage you to stop running on empty and start rising on purpose. Self-care, soul care is not selfish, it's essential. So as you move from fumes to fullness, remember to intentionally spend time with God before the world, create quiet spaces to pray and reflect, rest without guilt, and speak the word over yourself. I challenge you to read a scripture each day. Remember, don't settle, become better.